What's up, guys? I'm LQ. This is the LQ Review. Thank you so much for joining me here at my YouTube channel. This is where we talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff that we love to talk about. Movies, video games, comic books, TV shows. And right now, I'd like to give you guys my quick thoughts on Superman and Lois Episode 4. And I've really liked this series so far, which has just shocked me because I hate the CW. I despise this. I loathe the CW superhero movies. I think they're the lowest form of comic book entertainment available. But to my shock, surprise, and awe, I have really liked Superman and Lois. And this episode keeps that continuing. You know, I do not like it any less. And that's crazy because usually, this is episode 4. Usually, I give a CW show 3 episodes and then I'm out. Now, here we are at episode 4, and I'm equally as excited for this episode as I was at the end of watching episode 1. I still have the same enthusiasm for the show. And what's crazy is that they've done something completely different with Superman. And I still have that enthusiasm because they are exploring an aspect of Superman that is different. It's true to the comics. You know, Superman had kids and had a kid. He had Jonathan in the comics. But they kind of take a new angle on it and give him 2 kids, Jonathan and Jordan. But what's really interesting about this is his relationship with Sam Lane, or General Lane. And episode 4 really explored that relationship a lot more. You know, General Lane kind of violated his overstepped his boundaries when he told the kids in this episode, you know, your dad is Superman. He's important. You have to let him do these things. And when these kids got into trouble towards the end of the episode, they didn't feel like they could call on their dad because they felt like he had to be out saving the world. So this was something that Sam Lane did, that General Lane did, that overstepped that relationship and is causing more friction between Superman and Lois and then General Lane. Superman and Lois are united front, and then you have General Lane over here. And I really like that component of this show because while we've had General Lane in some shows before, we've never had him be this complex antagonistic character who's framed as a protagonist, you know? General Lane is an ally of Superman and Lois, yet he is clearly being set up as an antagonist of sorts, where he's maybe not a bad guy, but he's somebody who's going to complicate their lives and make their lives harder. And that's one of the things that I like about this show, is this show has a lot of family dynamics that explores who Superman is as a family man and makes things all the more complicated for him. You know, his life is a lot more complicated now than stopping a member of Intergang or stopping the villain of the week. His life is about raising kids and being a family man, something that we can all relate to. But it also, this show, while the focus is definitely on that family component, this show has not forgotten that it's still a Superman show. And it makes sure that it is a Superman show. And in this episode, we get Superman fighting Kilgrave. And so we get a cool escape scene where Kilgrave escapes from prison while he's on a prison transport. But then we get a battle scene between Superman and Kilgrave where Kilgrave kind of has the upper hand. And, you know, I haven't always loved the way that CW treats this version of Superman. You know, it kind of makes him a punching bag. But what's cool is that when Kilgrave has the upper hand in this episode, once Superman heard his kids yelling for help, the flip switched. And he took over, and it was like swatting a fly and saying, get out of here. I got to go help my kids. So it emphasized just how powerful Superman was and how he doesn't always go all out, because clearly he was not going all out against Kilgrave here because Kilgrave had the upper hand. And then once Superman hurt his kids, game over. You're done, Kilgrave. So it's like, does he not go all out on purpose? Does Superman enjoy toying with his villains? You know, this is stuff that should be explored because it's definitely a different. It's also a different dynamic, a different component of Superman that we haven't necessarily seen in real life. So, guys, Superman and Lois is the real deal. It's legit. It's a good Superman show so far. Do I have it? Do I have any confidence that the CW is going to keep this up? Nah, I don't. I don't. Eventually, it's going to turn to crap because it's the CW. It's the CW, so it will 100% turn to crap. And Lois will get superpowers, and Jonathan will get superpowers, and Lana Lang will get superpowers, and Lana's daughter will get superpowers, and the kid who fought with Jonathan or fought with Jordan on the super team, on the football team, on the football team, he's going to get powers, and everybody's going to get powers because that's CW. CW cannot go without having a power heavy lineup where everybody has superpowers, and it's ridiculous and it's stupid, and I hate the CW. But 4 episodes in, I'm loving Superman and Lois. I can't believe it. I can't believe it because I hate the CW. I despise it. I loathe it. It is something that is ingrained in my DNA that, you know, thousands of years from now, somebody's going to find a mosquito that bit me, and they're going to find that blood, and they're going to clone me, and 10,000 years from now, when I get cloned, whoever that person is, he is going to look back onto the CW shows, and he's going to hate them too. It is that ingrained in my DNA. So, guys, what have your thoughts been on Superman and Lois so far? What did you think of episode 4? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your take on it. While you're down there, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I put out a lot of content, and I want to make sure that you're up to date with everything that I'm doing. And as always, thank you so much for joining me right here at the LQ Review, where we get to talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff we love to talk about. Until next time, we'll see you guys later.